Howdy YouTube, this is Rock, and we're going to be doing another edition of Heroes of the Storm. Today we're going to be playing Lili. She's one of my favorite support classes. She's a little bit different for healing. She is more indirect healing than some of the other healers out there. Her abilities don't have to specifically target anybody to actually heal. So it's a little bit different. You don't have to think about it as much, I guess. You don't have to target specific people. It's a little bit of a smart heal. So we're going to go over her abilities here. The Q ability is Healing Brew. So heal lowest health ally for 196 health. So what that means is basically all you have to do is just hit Q, and the hero or minion, but it does prioritize heroes, that it has the lowest health will get the heal from your Q ability. There's only a 3-second cooldown, so you really want to be spamming this. Even if you're just healing minions in the wave and stuff, it helps. And you don't really have to think about it. You just hit the Q ability, and whoever's the lowest will receive the heal. The second ability, your W ability, is Cloud Serpent. You summon a Cloud Serpent on an allied hero that attacks nearby enemies for 29 damage per attack, and it lasts for 8 seconds. So this just gives you a little bit of a DPS boost to whoever you put it on. They have changed it over a few patches and stuff. The Cloud Serpent in the past used to attack at the attack speed of the hero that you put it on, so it was actually really powerful if you put it on somebody like Rainer that has a very fast attack speed. He was getting a lot of extra damage from it because the Cloud Serpent was attacking along with him. I'm not sure the attack speed now of the Cloud Serpents, but they have changed that so they have their own individual attack speed, so it's not as good as it used to be. But it's a nice little boost. You can put it on yourself, so if you are soloing a lane and there's nobody else around, you can put it on yourself and it'll give you a little bit of a boost there too. Your E ability is called Blinding Wind. You throw a cloud of blinding wind at the 2 nearest enemies, and it prioritizes heroes, dealing some damage, and affects targets missed all basic attacks for the next 2 turns. So it's kind of like a blind. For 2 seconds they miss their basic attack, so it cuts down on their damage. It's nice pushing lanes and stuff too. You hit those minions in the front, they'll go down a little quicker. Later on you can talent into this so that you actually get a stun with it, or I'm sorry, not a stun, a slow. So whoever actually gets hit by it besides being blinded, so their basic attacks miss, they actually have a little slow on it. Now your trait is called Fast Feet. Upon taking damage, so whenever you take damage, you gain a 10% movement speed for 1 second. Really nice if you're in a team fight or if you're being chased down. Every time you receive damage, you get a little bit of a speed boost, so it makes it just a little bit easier to get away, or potentially create a little bit of a distance to be able to get to a sippy cup or something like that. But it gives you a little bit of a speed boost there for a second. Her 2 heroic abilities, the first one is Jug of 1,000 Cups. It rapidly tosses brew to the most injured nearby allies, prioritizing heroes, and restoring a total of 1632 health over 6 seconds. Now, the one thing to realize with this, that it is a channeled ability. So once you activate this, there are certain people out there that can knock you out of this. Say, like Falstad with his Mighty Gust. If he blows you back, you will be knocked out of your channeling. Although you can walk around with this. I have walked around with while channeling the Jug of 1,000 Cups, so you don't have to stand specifically still, at least not in my experience. But people can knock you out of it, so it can be interrupted, which is kind of the sucky thing. The other heroic is your water dragon. Summons a water dragon that after a delay hits the nearest enemy hero and all enemies near them, dealing a bunch of damage and slowing their movement speed by 70% for 4 seconds. So that is quite a substantial slow. And it only has a 45-second cooldown, which is actually really quick for heroics. So you can be throwing this out pretty steadily, especially as you get into team fights and stuff like that. The Jug of 1,000 Cups has a 70-second cooldown, which is actually not too bad for heroic either. So it makes it that you can throw this out a lot more than some of the other heroics out there that have like 100 seconds or so as a cooldown. Now the build that we're going to be going with today is actually going to be focusing on her Cloud Serpents. Now there are a few talents that you can talent into the Cloud Serpents that actually make them very effective healers. So that's what we're going to go with today. We're going to be trying out the Cloud Serpent build for healing. So beyond actually doing damage, you're actually going to be healing the hero that you put them on also. So let me go over the talent build we're going to go with today. In level 1, we're going to be going with Timeless Creature. This increases the duration of the Cloud Serpent by 50%. So normally the Cloud Serpent lasts 8 seconds. So now you're going to be adding on an extra 4 seconds on there. Now the cooldown on there is 10 seconds. So now technically with this, you can actually have a Cloud Serpent out and cast another one before the first one expires, where it was the other way around before. Before it was going to expire and then you had to wait 2 seconds before you had another Cloud Serpent. So it's a very nice ability. It extends it long enough so that you can have, technically you can have multiple Cloud Serpents out, although the first Cloud Serpent will only last a few more seconds before it expires. But it means that you can constantly have a Cloud Serpent available. You can constantly be putting it on you or other heroes and stuff. There's always going to be a Cloud Serpent active, which is the main thing that has to do with this Cloud Serpent healing build. You always want it to be active. So at level 4, we're going to be, this is where it's going to kick in that they're actually going to be helpful for us. So at level 4, it's going to be Mending Serpent. So your Cloud Serpent now heals the friendly unit for 22 health each time it attacks. So this goes back to kind of like what I was saying before, before they fixed it so that the attack speed of the serpents weren't the same as the hero. If you put this on Rainer and you had Mending Serpent on it, he was just healing for tons of damage because of how fast he attacks. But now every attack they do, you're going to be healing them. So that's a nice little boost. That's a passive heal. You just put this on this person and it's just going to heal them every time they attack. So you're not even really going to have to think about it. Now at level 7, you're going to be extending this even more. Now we're going to be getting Lightning Serpent. So your Cloud Serpent's attacks bounce to 3 nearby enemy targets, dealing 15 damage each. Well, that means that combining that together with the Mending Serpent, so every time it attacks, you're going to be healing 22 damage. So that means that now it's going to bounce to 3 targets, so you're going to be healing more damage. So it just combines together. It's a nice little combination boost altogether. At level 10, we're going to be going with Jug of 1,000 Cups. I like that heroic the best. And it gives you, when you're in that oh crap kind of moment, you can definitely throw out this, especially in team fights, and you can just heal up your entire party pretty much. You know, whoever's the lowest is going to get it. If somebody's lower than them, it'll jump to another target. It just throws out all kinds of healing. At level 13, there's no boost to the Serpents, but there's one ability that I really like taking. It's called Hindering Winds. So what this is your Blinding Wind also slows the enemy movements by 25% for 2 seconds. So now every time you use your E ability, besides being blinded so that their basic attacks miss for 2 seconds, they're also going to be slowed. So if you're using that, if you're trying to chase down somebody and you use your hindering wind, it's going to slow them down so that you have more of a chance for your team or even just you to catch up with this person to be able to take them out. So no buffs to the serpents in this one, but this one is definitely a really nice ability. I like this one, putting that slow on people. At level 16, we're going to be doing another one, and this is going to be an interesting addition. This is Serpent Sidekick. So you also gain a serpent whenever you cast your Cloud Serpent on another ally. So now what you're going to be doing, combining everything all together, is you cast this on another ally. You're also going to be receiving a serpent. So now you have 2 serpents on the board at the same time that are both going to be attacking, that are both going to be healing you and the other person. So it's definitely, once you get to level 16, it's definitely a priority to try to put the serpent on somebody else. Even if it's just one random person running by, because now they're going to be healing and doing more damage, and you're also going to get a free serpent. If you put it on yourself, you're just going to get that one serpent, so you're not going to get that double advantage. At level 20, I like getting Kung Fu Hustle. And what this does is that ability cools down, refreshes 150% faster while Fast Feet is active. So if you remember from Fast Feet, that's your trait ability. So every time you take damage, you're going to be gaining 10 additional movement speed for 1 second. So that means every time you take damage, your cooldowns are going to refresh 150 times faster than they were before. So you get into a team fight and say early on you throw off your jugs of 1,000 cups, and then you're taking damage. Well, that cooldown is just going to go down faster and faster and faster. So even faster than 70 seconds, you're going to potentially be able to go throw that jug again. So it's definitely a nice ability. There's lots of other ones. I mean, you can get the jug of 1 million cups, and what this does is the 1,000 cups hits 2 targets at a time. That's definitely a viable ability. You're doing so much more healing with that. If you did do the serpents, this one is definitely a nice one. After hitting a target with a water dragon, another dragon summoned at the point of impact, so you're getting 2 dragons on top of it instead of just 1. But I personally like running with the Kung Fu Hustle. Just dropping those cooldowns seems to be most effective for me. So that's our talent build that we're going to go with today. We're going to boost the heck out of our Cloud Serpents and see what kind of healing we can dish out. So we're going to queue up for a quick match and see what we get today. Okay, well, it looks like we got Battlefield of Eternity, so this is going to be interesting. So on the friendly team, we obviously have me playing Lili, and we have Li Ming, very popular choice nowadays. We have Tychus, we have Illidan, and we have Greymane. So this is going to be an interesting comp for us. Tychus definitely going to be able to put out some damage. Li Ming's going to be able to put out some damage. On the enemy's team, we have Nazeebo, we have Malfurion, we have another Lili to go against me, we have Zul, and we have Greymane. So we have interesting. So they have dual supports, and we only have one on our side. So if you've never played the Field of Eternity, what's going to happen at certain points, there's going to be 2 immortals that are going to appear in the middle of the map, and they're going to duke it out. What you need to do is you need to either defend yours so that the enemy team can't take him down, or you attack the other team to take his down. It's going to be kind of a juggling match with that. Now whoever wins that match, whoever takes down the enemy team's immortal, will get their immortal spawn on their side to help push one of the lanes, either top or bottom. Alright, so level 1, we're going to be going with Timeless Creature, like I said. So let's see where everybody's going to go here. I think I'm going to try... I don't want everybody to go bottom, but I want to kind of stick with Tychus or Illidan myself.
3,
Illidan looks like he's going to go top, so I'm going to go top. Alright. So it's an interesting little thing when the immortals spawn. You know, there's always this kind of, oh boy, let's throw it out. Our hindering winds, put out a serpent, heal up a little bit. We already got Illidan down, so that's not good. They had three of them coming on top there. Oh, I got rooted there. Alright. I'm gonna put our serpent on Illidan here and see if we can let him get a little damage in there. Like what I'm doing is I'm just getting out as much healing as I can. I'm throwing out a cup at every chance I get. So there we were, just healing up. I'm gonna throw a serpent on Illidan again, give him a little extra damage there. Alright, so the immortals are gonna be spawning in 10 seconds here. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see if the enemy team is going to try to attack ours or if they're going to defend. This early in the game, the immortals aren't too big of a deal because they don't do as, you know, obviously they do more damage as time goes on. Oh, can we get him? Throw out a hindering wind? Yeah, there we go. We got 2 down. We got Zool and we got Greymane with that. So now is definitely the time to push their immortal. So we're gonna give Illidan the serpent, get out of this stun, throw out our cups whenever we get a chance, and now I'm out of mana, but I'm gonna stick around as much as I can. Alright. We're going to try pushing on this immortal and see if we can get it down. I'm low on mana, but we're going to try to throw out as many cups as I can. Hopefully we're going to get this. Oh, looks like Zool doesn't like me. Zool doesn't like me. Oh. Oh, we got Zool down again though. Alright, level 4, like I said, we're going to go with Mending Serpent, so this will help with our healing here. Alright, we're going to ping that, we're going to head over there, head into that area. We got to try to... We got to try to get their immortal down here before they get ours down. Healing up. Doing a mending. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it, just not me. There's not enough people attacking. And it looks like we have lost the first immortal. We're gonna give him mending. Throw out a hindering wind there. Keep those cups flying. Gonna give me serpent. Try to keep me alive. Hindering winds. Keep those cups flying. Alright, I'm gonna take a sippy cup here. Alright, let's run down to the bottom here. See if we can help stop this immortal. And so far we are a level behind. Let's get some healing going here. Just keep those cups flying whenever they come up. Let's get in here, body block Zool, and bring him down. Just keep those cups flying. Let's get a healing out here. Hindering winds. And sippy cup's broken down here, so I can't do anything there. And I can't really stick around too much longer here. Let's put a mending serpent on Illidan. I gotta get out of here. I'm way too low to be sticking around here too much. Oh, they knocked me out of it. They are all pushing bottom. They really want to get bottom down, it seems. Alright, so level 7, we're going to go with Lightning Serpents. So now we're going to be attacking 3 targets instead of just 1 when we're putting down our serpents. Let's give... Alright, so the new... I was trying to get him before he hearth, but... Alright, the mortals are up. So we're gonna go see... Just throw out those cups, try to top people off as we can. Alright, so we got them down here. Keep those cups going as much as we can. Can we save Illidan? There we go. We got Li Ming down. Or Lili down, I mean. Throw out a hindering wind, see if we can slow him down. Can we get him? Yeah, we got Great Mane down. And a Zebu up here. Tychus healing. Oh, I tried to save him. I gotta put the healing on me here. And we got Zool. Come on. Let's get their immortal here. Just throw out the cups as much as we can. Try to top people off. There we go. And we're down. But hey, we got the immortal this time, so that's good. Now they got 10 on us, but we're almost 10. So we probably got killed by a couple heroics there. But now we got 10, so now we're gonna get the jugs of 1,000 cups, which would have helped in that those team fights pretty well. Let them know I'm on my way. We could have topped off people a lot more in those fights than we did. Alright, top people off here. Alright. We're just trying to heal as much as we can here. So I'm throwing my jugs out every time I can. I'm throwing my serpents on people. Whoever I see is kind of low. I'm trying to give them the serpent there. Throw out a hindering wind. Can we get Malfurion? And we got Malfurion. Nice. Nice. 3 down, 4 down. Oh, we're on a roll. Alright. Let's push this fort. Get the fort down. Get the tower down. Just get some more healing, more healing. I'm gonna get this healing fountain down because they don't need that. Greymaine's a little low, so we're gonna give them the healing serpent. Throw out cups, hindering winds, try to get away. Oh, we got him, yeah. Zul's going down. This is a very... Alright, so I'm gonna... a very exciting game. Very energetic. So we're gonna go back and heal completely and get complete mana before the immortals spawn in 10 seconds, so that we can do as much as we can. Looks like they want to grab this fort here. Alright, so now the immortals have spawned. And now we have a camp that's going to be pushing at the same time. And we're just going to try to get the immortal down here as much as we can. Oh, I didn't get out of there. Oh, level 13. We're going to hindering wind. So now that our E ability, we'll just do more damage. Or, well, it'll slow people now, which means... they'll have a little bit of a stun. And we're just gonna belt these guys down. It's gonna look like we're gonna be doing a race here. Yeah, we're gonna win the race. We're gonna win the race. Alright, so we won the second immortal. And we're gonna get Zul down at the same time. Can we get Li Ming here?
Love exploring.
Nope. Alright, no point chasing. There's no point in chasing too much when we can just come down here and push with the immortal. Now everybody's a little low, so we're gonna just top everybody off with the cups of or jugs of 1,000 cups, and just bring everybody up here before the beginning of any team fights, so that everybody's kind of fresh. And we gave Illidan a healing. Throw out more jugs, just keep them going. Let's give Tychus the healing serpent. Tychus got hit with the poison there. Let's focus down this Among Us. And still trying to heal as much as we can. Looks like we're poking. We're kind of deciding if we want to do this or not. And we're pulling back. No point, keep pushing. We have camps pushing on the top. And it looks like they're going to come down here. And we're going to get another set of camps. Which is perfect time to do this. Get more pushing, more pushing.
I knew we could do this.
Capture this mercenary camp.
Ooh, over there.
Alright, and we're just going to sit here in this lane. Nothing too exciting going on now. And it looks like we're going to try to come up here. Level 16. We're going to be doing the Sidekick Serpent. So, now this is where it's going to prioritize us. That we really want to be putting our serpents on another teammate. Because it's going to be more effective now if we put it on another teammate. because now we're going to be getting also
Ooh, what's that over there?
a serpent. Yeah, it looks like we want to come up here, grab this camp before the immortals start. And now we're going to get ready and go down for the immortal.
Damn, we are good.
Alright, can we get a Malfurion down before the start of the immortal would be great. Yeah, that means less healing on their part. Can we get more going on? Get down this. I'm gonna put a healing serpent on Tychus, and they're gonna power me down. But as you see, my healing serpent is still on Tychus, still healing even though I'm down. We got 3 down on their side, 3 down on our side. So this is a race. It's definitely an advantage. And it looks like we're winning so far for this race. I'm getting Malfurion down before the beginning of the Immortals, so the less of their healing. And we're just going to try to get back in here as much as we can, as quickly as we can. Let them know I'm on my way. Oh, and they got down Tychus. I don't know if this is smart for me. Oh, that was Li Ming. Let's give Li Ming healing. Can we heal her? Can we heal her through the poison? She's gonna live through the poison. She's gonna live through the poison. Hindering Greymane. And we got Greymane down. Alright, I'm gonna have to give myself healing. Can we get Li Ming? At least chase her off. I'm gonna start pecking down at this immortal here. I'm gonna give. Yeah, let's see if we can poke in here. Give Illidan the healing so that I also get healing. I'm just gonna try to poke down this guy. Oh, they see me. Give Tychus healing. More jugs, more jugs. Can we beat him down? And we're gonna get this immortal too. Yes. Now let's see what we can do in this team fight. Everybody's a little low, so we're just gonna use jugs. Heal everybody up as much as we can. And they got me down, but I got my jugs off before they got me down. Topping everybody off as much as I could before they got me. Having some pretty exciting team fights in this so far, I think. And nobody is contesting this immortal. So this immortal, unless they contest it, is going to take down this tower. Or is going to take down this keep. And they're finally coming up to contest him. But we still got the keep down. And he's going to go ahead and get that down, and probably the tower also. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split push a little bit, because this keep is almost down, and that's going to give us a little bit of a boost.
A worthy battle. I will return again soon, heroes.
And I'm going to see if I can get this keep down. There we go. So that allowed us to get level 20. So now we're gonna go with Kung Fu Hustle. And now I'm way too low. I need to hearth back. Everybody seems to be doing cleanup anyway. And I would say if we win the next Immortal, that we are going to go ahead and push right into core. What do we got going on up here? They're both hearthing back.
Hey, a flower.
Anybody? Oh.
Shall return before long.
Alright, so let's go down here. We got a little bit of a fight going on, it looks like. Maybe. Oh, they're getting these camps. So might as well help with that. Nothing wrong with that right before the Immortal.
Ooh, what's that over there?
And the Immortals are going to spawn here. Let's see if we can get with our team. Can we get down there, Grey Mane? We can. We're going to put some healing on our Grey Mane. Throw out some jugs. Healing, healing, healing on them. Oh, they almost got me. I'm going to just do jugs here. Top everybody off as much as I can. Get everybody nice and healthy before we start this team fight. Li Ming's a little down, so we're going to heal her. I'm going to start poking. Oh. Tychus, why did you stand in the stun? Healing on me. I don't know where my team went.
Love exploring.
Oh. We're just trying to last as long as we can. I think we are going to lose this Immortal. That's okay. Because I don't think Illidan's going to be able to do much over there. All by his lonesome. He's definitely trying, though. Our team is definitely... Oh, our team is getting it down. And it looks like we're going to be winning this Immortal, too. Everybody was concentrating on chasing Illidan, which was nice.
We stand victorious.
Because Illidan was distracting the other team, allowing us to get the Immortal. So he did good there. I'm gonna top off him.
The burning hells atone for their sins.
And I don't know where our team's going. Are we going to try to push with the Immortal here? Or what are we doing? Everybody should be going for the core. Because this Immortal's going all the way.
I love exploring.
And if we push with this Immortal, the Immortal's going to win it for us anyway. And that's it. That's good game, people. Okay. I haven't even been paying attention to my stats because the fighting has just been so intense here. Just trying to keep everybody alive and throwing out serpents and jugs, and we did really good teamwork on that. That was a good battle, Do I get 7? Yeah, and I got level 7, so I got a skin variation on Li Ming. Let's see our stats. what do we do? Look at that. We did 66,000 healing for Lili. So that's pretty good. We died 5 times, still, which is okay, but we had 25 assists. That's more than anybody else on our team, and we killed 3 people ourselves. Now, we did not out-heal the other Lili on the other team or Malfurion, but for only being 1 healer on our side, we did really well considering how much healing they put out. Hero damage 24,000, siege damage 24,000, experience contribution 12, so it's not too bad. Let's compare the talents here. I'm curious what Lili went on their side. She did a jug build, it looks like. Yeah, she mostly focuses on her jug ability or Q ability. So she did a little bit more healing than I did, but I didn't really have to worry about it so much with the serpent build. So I was pretty happy with that. I'm happy how that all turned out. We did really well on that. I just want to go see my skin color. What do we got? Green Lili. She's cute in that skin color, I think. Alright, well there's another edition of Heroes of the Storm. Thank you for coming along, and we didn't have too many train wrecks in that one. That one actually went really well, surprisingly. So, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know who you'd like to see for Heroes next. Don't be afraid to like my Facebook page and hit me up on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. All my links are down below. And if you have any comments or anything you'd like to see for builds, talent builds or heroes or whatever, just let me know in the comments below. So that's it for today. Thank you for stopping by, and we will see you next time.